Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. The music is sexy, the water is warm. Come on, come on in and join us. All right, so tonight we got a nice game of Battle of the Sexes. It's gonna be so much fun. The men versus the women. I'm gonna bring everyone in individually because they are about to get the smackdown of the century. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm gonna introduce the ladies first. Okay, coming all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. I almost messed that part up. Christina Williams. What's up, Christina?
Hello. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
She ready? You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Our next contestant, ladies and gentlemen, is a lady that's really don't need much introduction at all herself because she's on every week. And if you don't know who she is, that means you're not watching every week. Ladies and gentlemen, Kimberly Dow.
I'm ready.
You ready too, huh?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Looks like we're running late with the ladies. It's not our fault. See, Battle of the Sexes has already begun. The ladies are not even all here. But that's okay. We're
Don't start.
and get the guys.
It's too early.
No,
Too
let
early.
it out.
Coming all the way from the south, he's in the Tri-City area. Cedar Hill, Duncanville, DeSoto, all of those places with his hat on. Ladies and gentlemen, the funny man, Adrian the A. Stinson.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear a word he's saying, but that's okay.
What's up, bro? How y'all doing out there? It's me, it's the Ace. We ready.
Now, you are way too loud. You're going to have to change your sound. It's too loud. All right, up next, looks like he's running late too. Eric Russell. Apparently he's on some kind of a business call right now, so we'll come back to that. But let me go ahead and explain what tonight looks like, okay? Ace, I'm gonna mute your mic. You're the loud over there. All right, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got a night packed full of fun, full of conversation, and there's gonna be a couple surprises, Christina. We didn't tell you this when we asked you to be on this show, so you might be surprised here in a little bit. But here's the thing: each team has the ability to get 13 points. At some point, we're going to have this rapid spitfire game. That's 10 points right there. And then each male and female has an ability to get some points as well. So, Ace, here's your verse. This is the verse that you must say. Ace, throughout the night, at some point, must say, never trust a big butt and a smile. And it must make sense. You can't just blurt it out, okay? We good? We understood? All right. Kim, I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I got you.
Eric, when he comes on, I have to remind him I would, but my knees won't let me. All right, Christina, you up next. Yours says, why? Tell him that it's human nature. She's a Michael Jackson fan. Tiffany's gonna be on in a little bit. Hers is, if I had a nickel every time I heard something. And they must make sense. And mine, of course, is I bet if I was a girl, they wouldn't say that. So do I need to say these again, or do y'all have it?
I
I
got it.
think I got mine down.
Right on. Okay. Let's get the night started. Let's have a good little time. Let's talk first before we get to the game. Ace, if you could turn your mic down because it is blazing loud.
Hey, I'm sorry about that, everybody. I'm sorry.
We hearing the gulps and everything.
You're hearing everything.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's just good juice. That's all that is. That's all that. That's that sparkling word. That sparkling ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you are blazing loud, so whatever you can do on that side. All right, y'all.
Bring
Let's
it
talk
on down, dog.
way down. All right, so we got a few questions that we want to talk about. I'm going to throw some of the hard questions out there first. Christina, you're a single woman. You're a single mother.
Yes.
But you have a daughter, though. Little Ava. She's not with you right now. She's with her dad. But can a mother raise a man into a father? Let's talk about that a little bit.
I believe so. I think that it would be some work to make sure she has some examples around, whether it's, family or friends. But I think it's realistic. I actually have a friend of mine who's raising 2 boys, and I feel like she is harder than them, where maybe she would be if she had girls. but also look at her and say, why? Tell them that it's human nature.
Right, all right.
There's a point for the girls.
Actually-
Let me write that down. Girls got 1 point. Okay.
I love
But
it.
she's hard.
That was a
enough.
good one.
She's also dealt with men in her life that she does not want her sons to be like that either. So she's
Mhm.
even like taking her experience as a woman and how women should be treated and expectations of what she would have thought, men in her lives would or should have done. And so I think it's hard, but I think raising kids period is hard, but I think it definitely can be done. You just got to leverage all your resources wherever you can
Mhm.
as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good answer, Christina. That's real good.
I'm going to let everybody else answer that, but I'm going to go ahead and bring the other 2 contestants that we have in this show today. Here's Eric for the guy side, and here we go with Tiffany. So I'm probably going to at some point have to re-say the words. Somebody got an echo. So, all right, let's go to the viewers real quick. Comment. Leonard, our main man, Leonard said, except on Tuesdays and
What's
Fridays.
up, Leonard?
Leonard, what's up, man?
Good evening, everyone. Somebody said, "Oh, y'all freezing up? Are we freezing up, y'all?
Oh.
We freezing? Okay,
Oh,
good.
wow.
See it.
All right, good deal. Battle of the Sexes, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anthony Goodson. You watching Rebrand Us. We're going to have fun tonight. Be sure to share this. Share it. Leonard says, hey, quick shout out to my girl, Thetis. Hey, Thetis. Somebody's echoing. Y'all might want to mute y'all stuff. I don't know who it-
Okay.
I don't know whose it was. I just mute y'all. But anyway, we're going to have fun tonight. So for those of y'all who are just joining tonight, we're playing the Battle of the Sexes. And the Battle of the Sexes means men versus women. That's why we're on top, because we're going to be on top at the end. They're on the bottom. But hey, look, at the end of this game, there's going to be a tally up, and we have the possibility to make 13 points. 13 points. 10 points is going to be in a rapid fire in just a little bit, and 3 points, we have a phrase that each one of us has to say throughout the night. All right, so without that, let's get back into it. So, Christina, the question was asked about can a single woman raise a man, a boy to be a man? Now, Kim, you were getting into that. What do you think?
Yes, I know firsthand that it can be done because I did it myself. I've got 2 boys. I've got 3 children in all, but I've got 2 boys and a girl. And my boys are pretty stand-up men. Of course, I've had the help from my brothers. I have had 2 other brothers. So that was my influence, Christina, as you mentioned in your response. And so I had a brother who coached them in basketball and was their mentor if they had any questions about, their what they were going through in the preteens and in puberty and all that good stuff. So as long as you have a good support system and you stand your ground, because they will test you. So, that's just one of the things I just had to let my kids know, hey, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Hey, I brought you in.
Hey, Kim got one of hers in. Christina's got it. Okay. Hey, Kim, guess what time it is?
Yes.
You're in the hot seat.
Oh, I think I brought the wrong one up. Here we go. Well, anyway, let's do that again. Kim, guess what time it is?
You're in the hot seat.
All right.
What's up, everybody?
So everyone, this is the game that we will play all throughout the show tonight, and it's called the hot seat. So it's going to be a random pick of someone to put in the hot seat. I will pull out of this nifty Rebrand Us a scenario that you have to answer. So Ace, you are the first person in the hot seat. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. So Ace, you went on 2 dates with someone 10 years ago. You really liked them, but the contact was lost. They actually had a car wreck and the phone was damaged. No social media, no knowledge of where they live. So you both noticed each other while pumping gas at Quick Trip one day. And the other person explains everything. Okay? You just got engaged this past weekend. Do you A, tell them you just got engaged and wish them well? B, exchange numbers again and catch up, see where it goes privately. Or C, tell your new fiance that you want to back up and see if there's anything there, since you feel like they are the one that got away.
Definitely, it'd have to be A because I couldn't. It's like you're engaged already now, and no matter how you might feel about that person, you should never trust a big button to smile. So you shouldn't just let that be a component for that. So I'd have to go with A.
Okay. Also, I want to say, Tiffany, welcome to our show tonight. Welcome to the winning team, Tiffany.
So far, the men have 2, the women has 1. So I'm keeping score.
No,
I'm sorry.
we have 2,
My bad.
Don't
You keep the
start.
score. All right. So that was a pretty good one. Now we have a few more questions that we definitely want to ask before we get into some games. We got a game coming up here in just a little bit, but so I mean, the last question that we asked was, can a mother raise a father into a man? Let's flip that. Can a man raise a woman? Can he a little girl into a woman? Eric, what do you think? Actually, you know what? Let's go to our guest, Tiffany. What do you think? Can a man successfully raise? I think you're muted.
You're
Tiffany,
muted. You're muted, Tiffany. Tiffany.
She said, "Oh, am I muted?"
That's a point.
Deep in thought, though, boy. Really.
All right, Eric, I'll let you go ahead and do your thing.
Wait, she said, I thought she was saying.
Hey, you're going to have to turn your mic way down. That is not going to work.
Ace. Bring that down.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So, to respond to the question, though, I think that this go ruffle maybe some feathers right here. I think a man can do a better job than a woman raising a girl. I see your face, Christina. Don't tell her like that now, girl. Don't tell her like that. But anyway, let me explain my point though. I think I've seen a lot of men raise women, young ladies, and I think that far as like guidance, things like that, we can teach girls what to look for in men. I think we can teach them what not to look for in men, things of that nature. I got a daughter and a son, and I nurture both of them similarly, but I do nurture my girl a little bit differently than my boy. And obviously, it's helpful when you have a village. Like Kim said earlier, it's helpful to have a village and a community to help you out. But I think some things that women may know about men may be not necessarily true, but what they think they know about men. Who can teach a woman about men other than the man? So I think it's very helpful to have both parties involved, and that's why it's important to have that village. But I do feel like men can raise a young lady into a woman for sure. Maybe not better than them. Maybe not better than a woman. I take it back, Christina, but definitely that can raise a young lady into a woman real well.
Okay.
All right, Tiffany, are we in?
Not yet. Let me just while she's trying to get that together, let me give a fine example. I think
Your
Ike
mic is
Turner.
way too loud to talk. We can't. You're just blurry. We can't get that.
Oh man, is my mic? Can y'all hear me now?
We hear you. We hear you well.
Do you have both on? It seems like you got both your computer and that one on.
No, it's not plausible.
Okay, well, till you get that together, we'll move right on. Let's go to the
That's
comments
a
real
point.
quick.
Oh
God. Tuned in. We got somebody tuned in. We got Dez and Talia. They both in.
Dez and Talia, those are my nieces.
It's the big button to smile comment for me. Hey, look here, ABC,
Ooh.
A, B, and C.
Ooh, don't do it. Don't do
Shots
it.
fired, Leonard says, man down. Let's go with it. Women are naturally nurturing, so they are better at child rearing. Who said that?
That's generalized though. We ain't going generalized. We talking
Who
about.
said that?
They are. I agree. Viewer.
Teach.
I agree with the nurturing part for sure. It's a little
Teaching
harder for men.
children about dealing with the opposite sex is only one aspect of raising kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're getting
That's
text
true.
messages saying Adrian is so loud. So Adrian, I don't know what's going on with your mic over there. It's
Am I still loud?
Oh yeah, you still very loud. All right, let's get on with the conversation. Hey, look, y'all, in 5 minutes, we are gonna do a rapid fire. Y'all don't want to miss this. This is gonna be fun. Kim is gonna throw some questions to the guys, and we're gonna see if we can answer it. And a few minutes after that, I'm throwing questions to the girls. We're gonna do the same thing. And Kim almost said, "Them my niece's views." All right, let's get back into this conversation.
Hey, how about now? How am I sounding now?
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Say potato chips.
Potato chips.
Okay, we
Yeah.
like that
That's
better.
better. That's better.
Okay.
All right, so now the next question behind that is who makes a better father? Better parent, a father or a mother?
A father.
Don't start, Ace.
That's just point blank. Makes the better parent just because we are.
What makes you think y'all are the better parent? We have more responsibilities when it comes down to, the household.
Ooh,
No, we're there too.
Oh, okay.
that's a general question right there. We'll come back to that later, right?
And we can fix things around the house.
Somebody said it's equal. They both make a good parent. All right.
Do.
And whoever that is, they don't ever argue with their spouse.
Hey,
Tiffany, you just keep trying to talk. We can't hear you, but we can definitely see you. You're looking
Tiffany.
good.
Hey,
no.
stay at it. Like Andre 3000 say, the South got something to say. Keep at it. It's no time to.
Yes.
So women's
your
sports,
heart
let's
where
talk
you
about
at.
that for a little bit. Are they fun to watch? Why is it that women's sports aren't even really fun to watch? Or are they fun to watch and men just don't like it? See, to me, it's just soft and not very competitive.
Well, they're very fun. They got these new basketball leagues. It's like a BBW basketball league that they play in. They got some.
Don't
great
start.
What? It's a women's. I mean, it's fun to watch.
What about the
Very
WNBA? They can hoop up on some of these. I know they can hoop up on the Mavericks because the Mavericks show ain't coming with nothing this year.
I tell you who else ain't coming with nothing. The women's team. 2 of them are out. Chris, Tiffany, no, we can't hear you, Tiffany. We see your lips moving. All right, let's go ahead and move on. I was gonna put somebody in the hot seat, but nobody's here, so we'll just move on to some more conversations and talk a little bit more. All right, so let's talk about the business world now. So men move up the corporate ladder quicker, right? Yes or no, and why?
They do. They do.
Not necessarily. I have seen where I don't want to get beat up. I have been in some jobs where the women move up a little faster.
Cutie is watching, by the way, y'all.
Who is
Hey,
Cutie?
It must be Cutie Pie.
She's the reason why.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's not necessarily because listen, as you know, the industry that we're in, a female is 9 times out of 10 a female is going to be in a management position, and as males, we're few and in between. Period. As it goes.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's just like it's funny whenever you watch a movie. Every tree, every cars, all these different movies that you watch, they all look like humans. They got the faces and the eyes and the 4 legs in some kind of way and arms, all this stuff. Or 2 legs and arms, 4 limbs, I should say. And so
Try it now.
it's made to look like. Oh yeah. So it's made to look like a human being. Okay. So I think that's the way. See, men created, men did all this stuff. Tiffany, we can hear you. Men created the world, and when they did that, what happened is, I muted you, Tiffany, because of the bad echo. They now make it to. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm sorry. What was I talking about?
Something about the Wizard of Oz.
In the corporate world, how fast they move up.
It's
and
the
what
images
circumstances.
of a man, so it's made for a man to do better. It's not because we all know. Let me go ahead. Even though we're in the middle of this game and we're about to do rapid fire in a second, women are smarter than men. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the comments real quick. They said, "I feel like men move up because they feel like women will lead off emotions. They will not make the best judgment."
Hey,
That might be right in some cases.
I think women move up faster, but I think the salaries is a discrepancy in the salary personally.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
All right.
Wait, can I chime in real quick on that one though? I always wonder when people always throw the emotions around women, but they forget like how this whole world has been destroyed by men and their emotions. And like, you know what I mean? Wars start, all of this start, that is from emotions, but for whatever reason, women supposedly can't lead or be in these positions because they will react in emotion. I think that's just like some untrue stereotype. And people have embraced that over the years and continue to, have pictures of us like on PMS or cramping and having attitudes and doing that versus like the reality of us being able to make sound decisions, being smart people that can contribute, and the fact that we've had to hold in a lot of our emotions because of that stuff. Men don't have to even do that. They'll press that red button in a heartbeat and bomb us all.
Guess
Well,
what,
you have to look
Christina?
at
You
who's
got-
writing the narrative, though. Wow.
Christina, you got a woman that says exactly. What you say, Ace?
I'll say you have to look at who's writing the narrative when it comes to that. So as long as the men are writing the narrative, unfortunately, it always come out like that.
It will, but that's why we got things like International Women's Day, which was celebrated yesterday. And
Whoop, whoop.
Women's Month,
Absolutely.
to help at least start to get those stories and embrace the strength in women and the work that we do that is just as good as a man. It should be more than a month, but at least being acknowledged. It's harder, it's more of y'all in positions of power. So like you said, that will always be a tough fight, an uphill battle.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then there's 9 times out of 10, their upper leadership are men, so they can be buddy. They have something in common, and usually that's what kind of helps them along the ladder.
Yeah.
But I find that women and specifically Black women, we have to work a whole lot harder, probably 3 times as harder than any other gender or race to get to our potential and to make the most out of our career.
All right, guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Nobody wants.
What time is it?
Somebody's about to be in the hot seat.
No, it's time for.
Because I spit hot fire.
All right, Kim, it's up to you.
Okay. So y'all, we're about to play this rapid fire game. It's called Spitfire. Okay. And it's where I'm just gonna bellow out 10 questions for the guys, and they have 2 minutes to answer these 10 questions. Out of these 10 questions, they have to, whatever they get right out of these 10 questions will be a point. So 1 point for each question that they get right. Is everybody ready?
You got your clock up?
I'm sorry.
Do it.
You got the timer?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh my
Okay, I
God.
put one on my phone.
There's no timer on this thing. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Number 1. What are Spanx?
The bodysuit type thing you put on up under the clothes.
Keep it tight.
Keep it tight.
Ding. What is microblading?
Something you do with your hair.
It's a
small.
hair.
It's on with the eyebrows, right?
Okay, Eric, that's right. Ding. Brazilian versus bikini wax. What's the difference?
The Brazilian gets all off in there.
That's ball. That's ball right there. Ain't it?
Okay. Ding.
Yeah.
What is a Kegel?
That's an exercise you do for your coop.
It's the exercise to
Okay.
strengthen the wall.
What are flexi rods?
Who?
It goes in the hair.
Flexi rods. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it goes in the hair.
To do what?
Roller.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Curl.
all right.
Curl, yeah.
Okay. Pineapple, French roll, and banana peel. What do they have in common?
Hairstyle.
Okay. Ding. Okay. Dang.
Yeah, base. I had no idea about that one.
Tonight is the Night by Betty Wright. What is it about?
She finna get it on for the very first time.
You made a woman.
No, y'all
They,
alternate.
they batting 1,000, y'all.
Yes.
AJ Johnson's character, her name on House Party.
Lorraine.
Ooh. Shereen.
Sheree. Sheree.
Ray.
Okay.
Sheree.
Okay.
Sheree.
Out of Janet Jackson, Whitney Houston, and Madonna, who released their first album first?
Madonna.
Janet Jackson.
Which
What?
one y'all going with?
Out of Janet Jackson, Whitney.
We're going with Whitney. That's who we're going with. Whitney.
You
Is
think
that
she
your final
before
answer?
control?
Is that your final answer? Come on.
Final answer. Yes.
Eh.
Madonna.
Janet.
Which finger do you use to apply eye cream?
The middle finger.
The pinky.
Eh.
Time.
Index
Time.
finger.
And this is the bonus.
The thumb.
What is Beyonce's Beyonce's oldest daughter's name?
Blue Ivy. Boom.
Okay. All right.
You get 2 points for that, right?
Yeah, you get 2 for the bonus.
How many points do we get? Did nobody tally them up?
You missed 2.
I did. So y'all got 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all got 10 points because you missed 2 and then you got the bonus.
Okay. What do we miss? We missed Whitney. It was.
So Janet Jackson released her album in 1982.
I thought so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Her
okay.
first
That wasn't
album.
Control though. That was something else. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So,
Well.
The finger to apply eye cream is the ring finger.
Finger.
Please, I know this girl don't have a ring finger, so she use her thumb. That's all she got on her left hand. She left-handed.
Look like she banged it when she put it on too.
Tiffany, say something. See if we get an echo.
You said, are you still getting an echo? Because I'll sign on through my phone.
No, I think we
Oh,
good.
no.
No.
Booyah.
Good.
A little bit. We may have to.
Ooh,
We may
yeah.
have to mute you every
You
once
know
in a
what
while.
she's supposed to say.
Booyah.
All right, so I'm gonna mute you real quick, Tiffany. I'm gonna go over this real quick again. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're playing the Battle of the Sexes, and there's a possibility for 13 points. Look like 15 because we got a bonus point now. And everyone who gets their point for their side, you know, they're contribute. All right, or I can't even say the word right now. Contributing. There we go. All right, so Ace was supposed to say never trust a big button to smile at some point in a sentence or his comment, and it's got to make sense. He's already done that. Kim, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. At some point, she's supposed to say that, and she's already done that. I would, but my knees won't let me. That's Eric's. He hadn't said it yet. Christina said, why tell him that it's human nature? She already said it. Mine is, I bet if I was a girl, they wouldn't say that. I haven't said mine yet. And Tiffany, who has just recently joined us, if I had a nickel every time I heard, she's got to say that at some point throughout the night. All right, we just played.
You got this, Tiff. You got this.
Yes.
Oh, man, this is easy. See, we're going to go to the comments real quick. Then we're going to go to a quick break. Just one real quick break. We're going to come back. We got more questions. And then the men are going to do their spitfire. Comments. Leonard says, you have Ace's mic.
Oh, he talking about Tiffany got my mic.
People, they laughing at us, y'all. I think they laughing at me and you. Great topic. With men's more so ego, Leonard said. Going back into those. Hey, y'all, if y'all have any questions about anything dealing with Battle of the Sexes, go ahead and throw it out there because, you know, this is a conversation that we think we need to have. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right on into it and say, is chivalry dead, Christine? No. Tiffany, is chivalry dead?
Heck yeah.
You mean your middle shooters on 69th Street is dead?
Gone. Ain't nothing there no more. Gone. It's gone. Look, I'm single again because they don't know how to do things. So yeah, they don't know how to do things. They don't know how to do nothing. They don't know how to do nothing. They don't buy stuff no more. They don't open your doors. They don't do nothing. So, that being said, it's dead.
All right, let's go to a quick break real quick. We'll come back with that question in just a bit.
Want to bring that curb appeal back to your home or business? Let us help you. Call Ace Power Washing at 469-337-4080 or email us at powerwashingace3@gmail.com. Whether it's sidewalks, driveways, house or building washing, we'll take care of it. Call or email today for your free quote. We'll see you soon.
All right, welcome back to Rebranders. I'm your host, Anthony Goodson, alongside Adrian the Ace Stinson, Eric Russell, Tiffany Dukes, as I like to call him. She might want to go by something else, Rogers. Christina Williams and Kim Dow. We're having Battle of the Sexes. Y'all join in. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming. Hey, share the page tonight. Let's have fun. We're going to keep on. We got a rapid fire coming up in a little bit. Before we went to break, question was, is chivalry dead? Christina.
I don't think it's dead. I definitely think it's on its last legs. It's definitely changed now through, like, you know, just perfect example, Women's Month, women wanting equality, and people rate equality with like chivalry. They'll try to equate that to make a rationale. Well, y'all want equal, y'all want this, but then y'all want men to do this, and it's like, it's still, I think people use that to like leverage it sometimes, which isn't fair. So
the way I think about chivalry, back when we was at SFA, they did this trick with me, and the trick was go up. I knew what they were doing, but they said go up and give this girl a handshake. So I went up to give a girl a handshake. I knew that if I shook it like a man, then they're gonna say, "Why are you shaking it like a man?" And I knew that if I shook it like a woman, they're gonna say, "Why are you shaking it like a woman?" So I think there's confusion with women. Probably since liberation in the 70s, perhaps. Men don't know how to act. We don't know when to open the doors. We don't know how to do these things because we don't know what y'all are gonna say. We don't know how y'all gonna receive some of these things. So to me, chivalry is dead. But you have to define what chivalry is. I believe.
I disagree. I don't think chivalry is dead at all. Well, let me say this. Not with me anyway. I've seen other dudes hold doors for women. I've seen other dudes pull out chairs. So maybe lean towards what Kristen is saying. Maybe it's on our last leg. But I think the reason is really important about this as well. Just like if it's easy to pull out a chair for one, hold the door open, a lot of them think you flirt with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard to even be nice to people without them think you're coming on to them, whatever. So that's one thing that may be hurting the chivalry piece, right? So I think the reason it's more important, I think, that is than the question, like, is chivalry really dead? I don't really think that it is. I think a lot of people out there would love to do it. And maybe the definition of each person in a relationship, what is chivalry? What does it look like to be courted? What is like to be dated correctly? You know what I'm saying? But if you don't tell people, people don't know because everything is so confused these days. Everybody wants different things.
Well, Leonard makes a great point. He said women control the lifespan of chivalry. And then we have someone else by the name of Tony Duffield. He says men only have... Tanya Duffield. Oh, is that Tanya? I'm sorry. It's not pulling up on mine. It says men only have one... Kim, you read it.
That's a point.
Men only have one...
have three things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's another point.
Men only have one job to do, and it's 3 P's. Provide, protect, and put it down. And they can't do that. They have become weak. I know that's right, Tanya. That's my home girl.
Tanya says, "Hey, Kim." That's funny.
Right. But I don't think chivalry is. I don't think that we control the lifespan of chivalry, because if you're a gentleman, you're a gentleman, no matter who you're dealing with. I just don't think that you should do those things. Now, I've been out on dates. I'm a single woman as well. I've been out on dates with guys that open the door and everything, but are you doing that just because you expect something, else, or are you doing that because stop it, Ace? Are you doing that because that's just what you do,
Well, guess what time it is?
You're in the hot seat.
Yo, what's up?
So if you're just tuning in, we are playing this ongoing game of the hot seat, where everybody has to answer a question out of our handy dandy Rebrand Us mug that you'll be able to get. Maybe someone will win one at the end of our show. So you just never know. Also, share. Tune into us on Facebook Live Wednesday, 7:30 Central. Also on Instagram and on YouTube. Okay.
Hey, hold up now, cause I'm on fire right now. I'm in the hot seat. You burning me up right now. I mean, come on.
Okay. All right.
There's too many plugs going on.
You've been dating someone for 6 months, almost exclusively. Your friends know him or her.
Okay, thank
and you see each other at least twice weekly, but there is no commitment. You are out with your friends and you notice someone from across the room. The attraction is electric. Do you A, ignore it, have fun with the homies? B, flirt, wink your eye until a move is made? Or C, walk over and introduce yourself?
Ooh, yeah, that's a hot one right there. It's 8 all day with me. I'll be 100 because I'm. First of all, I got to put myself I'm in the married mind state, so I got to put myself in a single man mindset. So, as a single man, I would still say no on that one. just because it's a fiance, right? You mentioned a fiance.
No. You're in an almost.
Almost. That's what
So
almost.
it
Is,
means
right?
that we know your significant other. Your family doesn't know them, but y'all are going places together, and you're seeing them quite often and on a regular.
Well, they still no, because if I'm almost in a relationship, that means that I'm already thinking about it, which means my emotions are already engaged in it, whatever. So I'm not going to do it personally just for that purpose. And I don't like a whole bunch of drama and mess in my life, so I try to avoid much as possible.
Oh, that's right.
But I mean, that's me now. Probably in the 20s could have been a different scenario. But I mean, as you grow, hopefully you get wiser and you mature. So, yeah, I just don't like a lot of mess and drama in my life. So I definitely pick A on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, look here. We got a back-to-back, Kim.
You're in the hot seat.
All right. Okay, Tiffany, are you telling me this?
But echo.
Yeah, but we can still.
Okay.
We'll get through it.
All right. Thank the Lord for life.
All right. Remember, Slug. All right. So, Tiffany, you're engaged. You got a raise on your job 6 months ago, but did not share it with your spouse because he has voiced that he left his last relationship because her bottom line was larger and it made him feel less of a man. Y'all have decided to buy a house together and income bank statements have to be discussed. Do you A, tell him before initiating the process, B, let him find out and then discuss, or C, talk to the banker or financer in private on your own time?
Oh,
Talk to the banker and financer on my own time. I gotta take care of myself. I've been married before, so yeah. Sorry, bro.
Tiffany is my type of mama.
Sorry. Gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
What? I mean, how much? Oh, I didn't know that.
Y'all bear
Well,
with
we
us
got
as we
spending.
are working on our technical difficulties. Hey, let's go to the comments real quick. Flirt, period. If you don't want me looking elsewhere, then we need to be exclusive.
We need a commitment.
LOL.
That's right.
Okay. And you repeat. Can you repeat Tiff question? Somebody said repeat question. We'll move on from that. Hey, look, real quick, I want to ask the fellas. Going to the grocery store, you have to buy your lady friend some feminine products. Can you do that, Ace? Can you do that, Eric? What do y'all think?
My wife, yeah.
I have a hard time doing it still at this point, man. I can't say I won't do it. I haven't done it yet, I'll be honest with you, but I can't say I can't do it or I won't do it.
I don't know that I don't see the problem. They know it ain't for me.
Yeah, it made me feel macho a little bit. That's right.
I mean, even if it was for me, then it's for me. I mean, like, I don't understand. I've heard a lot of people have this conversation. Please tell me why that's a problem.
You'll definitely get points from other women in the store.
Yeah, I think
I'm in there buying some douche.
God.
And then not only that, are you willing to face the alternative?
What's the alternative?
Yeah.
Messing up your bed and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah, definitely not the alternative.
We got Uber drivers now. You know what I'm saying? You can get that stuff shipped to the door.
Somebody said exactly, Kim. I don't know why the comments aren't showing the name of the people. Hey, thank y'all for the comments. Keep them coming. And
Thank
just
y'all
to sit.
for watching.
Yeah, exactly. Look, we're about to get our Christina. If you could get your clock ready, it's almost that time once again.
I'll keep the time. This is gonna be a girl time. I'll keep the time this time.
Oh,
It's the girl time. All right, I'm gonna attempt to turn Tiffany's mic on. I know we're getting a bad echo. So I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to attempt to do her mic because we're going to need all three ladies to chime in on this one. A man shouldn't be embarrassed because it's not for him. Woman are the one embarrassed, they say. A real mankind
probably could
or can.
yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, women aren't even embarrassed either because it's just something that we have to do. It's nature.
I don't see the embarrassment. You know, a little fun fact.
It's a
Back in the day, like 100 years ago or more, they were having trouble selling toilet tissue because people, you know, obviously they knew what it was for. So what they started doing was they started putting babies on the cover of the toilet tissue, you know, on the packages, so that people would start buying them and pretend as if they're for the kids. Fun fact.
Let's say it.
Hey, let me,
You know what? I wonder why. Like, just tell them that it's human nature.
hey, this is one thing that gets me with that feminine product stuff. Is like I understand 7 sisters, so I understand how all that stuff works and all that good stuff out there, right? So I understand too that there's different kind of flows and you got heavy and not, it's too confusing. I don't want none of that. So that's me.
Oh well. Hey, look, we're gonna do a Spitfire real quick. But when I went to the store not too long ago, I bought something. This guy looked at me and said something crazy because I was buying some women product, though. For real, I said, I bet if I was a girl, they wouldn't have said that. You know, so got my points in for those of you who are just catching up.
Because I spit hot fire.
All right, now I'm ready to ask the ladies these questions that I have. Let's see how this goes down. Eric, do you have your timer ready? Let me tell everybody what's going on. We're going to ask 10 questions with a bonus question, and or a bonus round, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to give y'all 2 minutes to answer this. Are y'all ready?
I don't
Tiffany,
know.
are y'all ready?
I'm nervous.
I'm going to ask the question, and then I'm going to mute.
Mic on.
I'm going to turn it on, but
Thank you. I can't even say nothing.
I know.
all right, Tiff, just don't talk about it.
Okay, let me turn yours off while I read the
All right. In football, what is first and 10?
First and let's go.
And 10, TEN, first and 10. Let's do it again.
First down, 10 more yards to go.
There we go. When men say nothing, what does that mean?
Something's wrong.
It's something.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong. Okay, fellas, y'all keep the score. In the movie Scarface, what is Al Pacino's character's name?
Tony Montana.
Cheater. What sport did Ken Griffey play?
Baseball.
According to BBD, why shouldn't you trust a big button to smile?
Because they nasty. They poison. They got poison cook.
Here's a harder one. Name 4 all-male groups from Motown.
Bobby Womack.
Temptation. Jack.
Papa Brothers are rolling. Wait.
The Commodores. Wait. Okay. Who was Smokey Robinson with?
We'll give you
that.
Okay.
Okay, in music, you got to name 2. Blame it on
The Rain.
You got to
Name 2.
Blame it on alcohol.
That'll work. All right, who said in sports, I shook up the world?
John Elway.
Muhammad Ali. Who won the Super Bowl 1 month ago?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
No, the Rams.
The St. Louis Rams. I'm sorry.
Rams got it. Finish this line. We had a good time. Me, Simon, and the
Homies.
We had a good time. Me, Simon, and the Martin.
That's good.
Boom. Time's up. We're gonna give y'all a bonus point.
Was that 10 though?
That was 10.
Okay.
No, that was 9.
That was 10.
Okay.
10 questions, not correct.
Yes. Oh yeah, you got 9 correct. Okay, here we go. Name 2 things a man wants from a wife, and there are 3. 2 things that a man wants from his wife. There are 3.
Sex.
That's right. And money, probably.
Silence, food.
There's a lot of them. Okay. the comments are coming in. We're gonna go to those real quick. I like how the women didn't need a timer and you fellas do. Whoever that is, you can tune off now. Thank you.
We'll have to keep it fair.
Wow, no Boys to Men. Your Boys to Men was one of them too.
That's the one.
I don't know why. Could that? Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I'm thinking like old
Billy.
Yes. And that's my.
You're in the hot seat.
Woo! It's me.
It's Kimmy. Kimmy's got to ask herself a question.
Brenda, mug.
You know, it's funny. All three of the women are single. All three of the men are married. While she's looking through that, I just saw that up.
All right. So this is my question. You see an old fling, but now you're married. Do you A, walk on by, B, speak briefly, or C, hold an entire conversation? I would, depending upon how the breakup happened, I would probably B, speak briefly, because, you know, I'm going to speak, you know, hey, you know, how you doing? I'm married now, you know, something like that. But no, I would just speak and be cordial and keep going out of respect for my spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
No hard feelings.
All right, so the question was posed a couple weeks ago. How do we feel about unisex bathrooms? Unisex bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And
Des,
Kim,
here you go. Here you go, Des.
Kim is going to clarify this for us because the question is, are we talking about a male bathroom and a female bathroom and the man can go there? Is it a one bathroom in the middle where everybody can go? Kim, clear that up for us.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're talking about a bathroom that's being created and is becoming a little bit more common now in the corporate world and in apartment buildings and in corporate offices, that there is a unisex bathroom, and that means that anyone can go in there. Okay, be it a woman, a man, or whatever you classify yourself as. Of course, I think there are more private quarters, but they're becoming a little bit more common in more common areas. And I just want to know, do we agree with that? You know, me personally, I think that you should go where whatever God gave you sees fit, if that makes sense. So, you know, based on whatever God gave you, I think that's where you should go.
I would say normally I would definitely go to the men bathroom personally myself, but sometimes, man, my knees won't let me make it to the men bathroom.
Wait, can you start that all over?
I was trying to read it.
He's trying to bring it together.
Your knees.
Yes,
Oh, your knees. I thought you said my
you
niece.
Can't prompt it.
I thought you said sometimes on my niece.
So with the bathroom, definitely you want to go, y'all. But I mean, if I had the opportunity to go to the women's bathroom and there was certain young ladies coming through there, then we might have to take advantage of that situation.
Des, what do you think? Come on, Des, put up a.
All right, so let me tell you, a unisex bathroom. Like, I think you're getting too comfortable with making everybody else have to do how you feel in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Like, if you were born a woman, you can do all the sex change, all the everything you want to do, but you're still a woman. I don't even care what you do. You are still a woman. Now, listen, I'm not trying to be controversial when I say this. At the end of the day, once you go into that bathroom, if I feel uncomfortable, then you're in the wrong bathroom. Right? So if a woman comes into my bathroom and she looks like a man, she's had all the changes, she's done everything that she needs to do, and I cannot tell that that's a woman, or, you know, it looks like a man to me, then fine. I guess I'm okay. But I can't say that I guess I'm okay if you flip it the other way, if a man goes into a woman's bathroom. Why? Because everybody on this panel have daughters. You know, all 6 of us. So if some big burly man, though he's changed his sex over, now goes into the female bathroom while my daughter's in there, I feel like I have to go in there and protect her. I feel like my conscience won't let me sit right. Just because he wants to call himself a woman now. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he may have all the sex change and all the stuff in the world done, but if I know, that's the issue that I have with that. All right, let's go to the comments real quick. Someone said, I agree with Kim. See, that's why we don't want men in there. And that's true. That's true, because you're going to have some perverted man, you know, and scoping out stuff. Then another comment came in. Men, if a stud came into the men bathroom, would that be uncomfortable to y'all? Yes, it's a woman. She's still a woman.
But the thing is, you just said that if they look more like a man.
No, I said if they look like a man. Yes. If I'm thinking it's a man, not if I think it's a stud or a woman that's obviously gay. I'm saying if it looks like a man and I think I'm talking to and seeing a man, it's a man to me. You know, I'm okay with that. You know, I don't know. I'm saying I'm not even. Well, I'm getting myself deeper with this in thought, but I will say that I don't like it and I disagree with it. Christina, you looked enamored. Is that a good word, Eric? Can I say that?
No, I feel like I think the point about just being comfortable, and I feel like because people are doing, these sex changes, which have been like you can't even tell. So I mean, like you said, that wouldn't bother me. I guess because I guess the unisex bathrooms I've seen is still just like I've been seeing one stall ones. Y'all been seeing ones with like multiple people could come in with several stalls in there.
I haven't
seen it at all.
See, I've just seen the regular ones where it's just one bathroom at a time. That seems to be like more common now, even in restaurants where I would go to a restaurant and like the women's restroom was always locked. Somebody was always in there. So then they turned them both into men, women one, and now I have an option, or just I don't have to wait as long. So like stuff like that doesn't bother me if I'm coming out and a man is about to come in. I just hope he don't mess it up. Stay in the toilet. Point directly.
Read that for us, Ace.
Sandaga has a unisex bathroom.
Sandaga, what is that?
Okay,
what's that?
That's a club that's kind of like downtown toward.
No, it's up north.
No, it's not.
Well, it don't matter because guess what?
You're in the hot seat.
You knew it was coming, didn't you?
I knew it was coming.
The rebrand smug. This is signaturely made. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. Your cousin has been single for a while, but finally finds the one, and you get to meet them at the Memorial Day barbecue. You're chilling, eating ribs, and in walks your cousin with someone that you had a sexual relationship with 15 years ago. Do you A, shake their hand and introduce yourself, never mention it? B, do letter A and tell your cousin later? Or C, do letter A and let them know while they are passing the potato salad in front of everybody?
I feel like I would have to, I don't know if I could just take that to the grave and if we go into all these barbecue cookouts, but then that would of course put your business out there too. So you don't want to, now once you tell that one person, it's the whole family is going to blow up. That's a tough question. I personally feel like I would say something because that's my family and I would always have to be around. Like that would be I would feel uncomfortable if not, but then I also feel like I wouldn't want to, because it's 15 years ago, so I'm over it, and hopefully it should be. But like, unless it was somebody where you was like, dang, but no. I feel like I would be over it and be able to say that, and then people can feel comfortable and take it as they can. But I also feel like, God, I wouldn't want people to know my business like that.
Right.
I'd be torn, but I definitely feel like I couldn't look all of them in the face and be okay or not say anything to my cousin.
Would you take the chance on her finding her out?
I feel like I would rather say something before she find out, and then it looks like it's something scandalous when it really wasn't.
Right.
So that's why I feel better. But I feel like we know how families are. You tell somebody. My grandma tells me all the scoop. So. It'll be the same
you run
case.
the chance of them not being receptive to it. They want to shy away from you, and not be around you because what their spouse is packing. So, anyway.
Okay.
Good question.
Let's move on.
All right, just kicking out the shout outs, comments from it says Sandaga has that's Stephanie Ivy. Tanya, once again, changes like that cause more violence and possible killings. This is Des. She said, see what I was asking, if y'all agree with gay men using women bathroom or vice versa. No. You're a gay man, but
you're still a man.
You're still a man, yeah.
Still a man.
All right, we are about to run out of time.
I
Y'all. We've had a good time.
In the bathroom and see Joanna Man walk through.
Mandingo. Hey, y'all, this has been a good time. Y'all been watching us do some
All righty.
Had to be me at some point, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Okay. So, you're married. You take your car in for a service, and your ex is the service manager who feels compelled to provide the service for free. Do you A, decline the hookup and inform your spouse? B, get the free service and inform your spouse? Or C, get the free service and never mention it?
Woo! And let me tell you something. I'm getting that free service. Now, I don't know if B or C gonna, but I ain't paying for that. What kind of car do I have, Kim? If I'm driving like a Mercedes and it costs like $300 to get the oil change?
An Audi Q8.
Yeah, no, I'm getting that free service. I'm just gonna have to tell the spouse. I have to. No, I won't tell her. I ain't gonna say nothing. I won't tell her because I don't want her to think nothing. But I'm getting this free service every month or every 3 months. However often I need to get this car changed.
Well, how you gonna lock that in every month?
Putting on extra cologne to go to the dealership.
Tiffany, you had something to say.
No, I would have got the free service myself. I'm sorry. Hey.
Going to the comments real quick. We have get the service, never mention it, and never go back for the service again. Oh no, I'm going back because I got to keep getting this $300 hookup.
Oh yeah.
Come on now.
Every month. Yeah. Every few months.
All right. Hey, look, we have had a great time. Thank y'all for joining us. Any comments, bring them on in. We will answer some more questions for a little bit. We have about 3 more minutes left in the show. And also, I think we may have one more hot seat. So guess what?
You're in the hot seat.
You got 2 of them this time.
Oh gosh.
Okay, wait a minute. I think this is. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I threw it over here because. Oh yeah, this is it.
We don't get to see the rebranders mug? Oh, okay.
Okay, so Christina, you find out that your spouse was unfaithful 15 years ago. Do you A, break up, B, get even, or C, work it out?
I'd probably work it out if it was 15 years ago. And I'd be way over it by then. I think, if it was, 15 weeks ago or shorter or something like that, I probably wouldn't work it out. But if it's 15 years ago and we continue to grow and get closer to then, unless it was, I guess maybe if it was something like with your best friend or something like that crazy, that might be something to think about. But
what if it was 15 years ago?
Is a long time.
What if it was 15 years ago with the same person he did it with 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, you gotta go.
Tiffany, I'll let you get in on this one.
Yeah, you gotta go now. Come on now. No, come on now. You out of here.
All right, hey, look, we've had a really good time today. This has been fun. We had a whole lot of questions we didn't get to. Maybe we'll do this again in a few months. Eric, I think you had some follow-ups about this. What do you have to say?
No follow-ups. I'm gonna give the ladies their kudos for the well deserved ovation tonight. You guys did a great job.
Oh yeah, because we got the most points.
And I'm gonna say this though, real quick though. I think you ladies. I think you guys make great leaders. I just hope nobody asks you guys what you want for lunch and what you want for dinner. So that question right there, we good. What you want to eat? You know what I'm saying? We won't never get nowhere with that leadership right there. But every other question in the world, y'all guys are good at. So kudos.
It's funny. I think if we played this game with women of a different race, we might have a different, certainly different answers. That's for sure. I think black women.
They have different men too.
Anthony was paid off with those easy questions. Atlanta. Yes, I did. Hey, Ace, what we have next week?
Next week, wait, I don't get my intro, my nothing.
Man, it's been a busy day. You're gonna have to you got to roll with the punches tonight.
Okay, well, I did, we did the research that we always do to try to find the best people to come on to the show, the best guests.
Hey, yo, Ace, who do we have on the show next week?
How you gonna play the intro in mid when I'm talking?
That was right on time though when he said the best guest. Boom, he put that in there.
There we go.
Anyway, I got a sponsor for our next week's show. is actually going to be brought to us by the Great American Podiatry Association. They'll probably be pretty busy removing feet from rectums after people debating over this show.
All righty.
Okay. Hey, we'll see y'all next week. Thank you.